I have a cookie. Greetings, programs. My cookie. It's my cookie. They're snickerdoodles, homemade. You have cookies? Yeah. Okay. Give it to me straight, Doc. How bad is it? Huh. Oh no. Paradox. Paradox. What's this? What is this? There's a blimp in my spawn. There's a drill in my spawn. There is a news van in my spawn. Ah. Jeez. No. There will be no stealing of spawn. No, I know you had nothing to do with the van. I was there. I took the permit for it. There is a van in my spawn. Ryan CX. Iron C? X? I thought it would have been INXC. Independent News of XCraft. INXC. Am I missing something? Like, is this... So today we're going to be working on a pretty big bug. As you can see, it's right in front of me. The only way to actually... Hey, get back here! Here. I'll find you. You don't even get the netherite treatment. Come here. Come in. Nope. Get out of here. Ooh, there's a cloud. Why are you doing things in test? What are you doing in test? Well, that didn't work. No, you're not good for the environment. Get over here. Oh yeah, auto smelt comes back today, guys. Auto smelts will work again. Get back here. Ah. Yep. One very, very stubborn bug. Is he going to drown me? I think he's trying to drown me. Good. Die. Where did he... Darn you. I have to... No. Kill the bug. We have him trapped. Well, actually, he can't. How did... Gimli, you take care of the bug. I'll give you give perms on test. Smite him! Ethan, could you swap the X and the C on the van? I don't know how you got... I don't know how. Because it was very clear that it was a bug. Yeah. I can. INXC. Inksk. No. I have not touched auto smelt. Okay. Where's that the Kai symbol? Is that an X or is that the frickin' Kingdom Hearts weird one? Nah, he says Serper because he's quirky like that. The bug returns. Oh yeah, also post-stream today, may do a little bit of, like a Let's Play or something, or a co-op game, just to kind of have in the background. Because let's be honest, Minecraft, it gets boring at times, so you usually have things going in the background, a nice video, so why not have something from XCraft as entertainment? How long will I take today? That depends on the chest shops, which I unintentionally broke last night. I don't expect more than maybe an hour or so. I might need no, not vault. Vault. Info. My balance is fine. Maybe I need to switch to vault unlock instead. Why am I always touching things? I have to touch things, or else it's not gonna work. It's the law! Air trigger, I hardly know her. Okay, we'll back up. We are working on a new admin shop for you guys. There, that's probably... It's to make things a little easier and harder at the same time. There's still things to sell, of course, but not making them, like, really difficult to get a hold of. But still in the planning phases for that, so we'll see where that goes. As I said, auto smelt is coming back today. It is confirmed working. I say that now, and then I'm going to be made a fool of, more than likely, because plugins love to make me shush. Minnie. Shush. Yeah, I know it'll happen. I know it will. But, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Plus, we're switching over to Vault Unlocked, which is even better. It's an even better version of Vault. Why? I'm not telling you. You're looking for... Oh, yeah, the new gems. Etan's working on redoing the gems once again. Because we want to make them easier on the back end to handle, not have to worry about data packs. That includes them glowing whenever they drop on the ground. And having a nice little spend gems at the gem shop, so people aren't always like, hey, what do I do with gems? What do I do with these gem things? Are they worth anything? Where do I go? Where's the gem shop? What's the gem shop warp? You know, all that stuff. Questions that I get almost on the daily. Yeah, new gems. Sapphire, ruby, make them all uniform. Ooh, that's quite the bug. That looks more like a... I want to say it looks like a crab claw. Aquamarine. Hey, the aquamarine doesn't have the thing. Can't believe you, E10. It's one lore. SNH. E10. That's E10's fault for having a stream. Alright, World Edit also needs an update. While I'm in the files, I'll go ahead. I'm just going to grab auto smelt real quick here. Okay. Grab it. I hear the bug. The bugs taunt me. You don't understand. The bugs, yes, as bad as the trapdoors, they taunt me every day. I hear them when I sleep. I hear them when I am awake. I hear them when I'm here or there. Dear Lord, I hear them everywhere. You can name the reference to that book. I might give you a cookie. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. 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 Green eggs and spam, yes. Oh my gosh. He rides the bugs. That's the difference. I fight them, he rides them. Yeah. Okay. Now, I want you guys to see this on screen. And on stream. Huh, that kind of looks like Prisky's face. Iron ore. Nothing. Auto smelts. Fixed aquamarine gem. Okay. Boom. It works. No yelling on console, no nothing. For how long? Does it work on shovels? Trying shovels now. You're an agent of chaos. Does it hurt? Does this hurt the ore? Does that hurt the car? Oh, hey, would you look at that? It does. Auto smelt is back. Does it work on logs? Why would it work on logs? Why would you want to do that? But fine, you know what? Fine. Charcoal. Why not, you fool? Let's go with the worst log. And no, it doesn't go on an... doesn't go on an axe. No, I don't want to do it to spruce. No. No, no. Let's see what happens if I do it with a pickaxe. Oh, hey, look at that. It doesn't. It doesn't do the thing. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. Charcoal blocks? That doesn't make any sense. Charcoal blocks make no sense. Yes, he did try to use the axe in creative, and he does that a lot. He thinks he's going to do it, and then... Dory size memory? I don't think Dory has a memory size. That's not even a floppy disk, okay? Dang, it could have been a flippy disk. Coal to charcoal in a stone cutter? No. No, that doesn't need to happen. I have an appetite for destruction. Add charcoal to... No! Charcoal is just the poor man's coal. It's like pyrite, fool's gold. Yeah, why is charcoal getting hyped? A new recipe? Smelt charcoal to get spruce... Alchemically, that makes sense, and I hate you for that. Like, that makes complete alchemical sense. Am I going to do it? No! Absolutely not. We don't need magic around here, okay? I barely gave you enough of your wizard powers. Which is already a lot. Okay, let me just see what's happening over here. So we have the Fire Nation has come. The Turtle Empire is showing its face. It's unarmed. This is unarmed. This is an unarmed vessel. Above the drill. And spawn. It's not above... I'm going to hurt you. Huh. Neat. Happens more... Hold on. I'm going to the tip top of this drill, and I'm going to fly up. And you know what I'm going to find? That you are right by exactly 1 meter, and that infuriates me. That is infuriating. Yeah, I know you know what you're about, and I don't like it. You know, I could go out on an insane limb right now and show something. Oh yeah, the daycare. I'll show off the daycare. So we have this now. This is the XCraft daycare. This is for the people that cannot behave. Etch-a-sketch, sensory levers, Play-Doh, a Rubik's Cube, alphabet blocks, bed, nice beach ball, cupcake is very nice. No, we're not adding a swing. So jail for jail for kids. If you're gonna act like a child, we're putting you in it. That's the best way to say it. Teletubbies? Nah. Who needs Teletubbies? I wonder. Should I just come out of the woodwork, show something off that probably won't ever happen, but is interesting to see, to say the least? No, not an eco fix. Okay. I'll just I have an eco fix in the works. But here. I'll just show this. See? Nothing major. We're just chilling. We're having a great time. See? There's nothing crazy about this. At all. Nothing. I mean, it looks completely normal. Right? It looks completely normal. Like, there's no weirdness. There's no weird souls. No pizza, no nothing. Like, it's all just completely normal, right? And if I were to just chat real quick, nothing looks out of the ordinary on that end. There, I mean, my tab looks completely normal. Yeah, there's nothing weird going on there. Yeah, it's completely normal. I've got the soul of a pig. I have pizza, some rubies. They are not the Origin rubies. These are the Minecraft Earth rubies. Oh, what? This key? What about it? What about the key? There's nothing weird about the key. Or this amethyst-infused netherite. There's nothing weird about the key. I mean, you guys probably don't want to see any more of that stuff, right? I mean, that'd be crazy if I was to say, like, yeah, let's go ahead and show those things. That's too weird. What do you mean? It's... Nah, it's nothing major. I mean... There's nothing... This isn't like a complete misdirection for things that are happening right now on the server by any means. No, why would they be? No, I type all I want. You can't tell me what to do. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's not like I can see... Oh, look at that. There's custom fishes. There's little hats. There's nothing, like, crazy going on. Yeah, there's nothing weird. Why would there be? It's not weird. No, nobody wants to see that. That's the thing. Is nobody wants that. I mean, that would be absolutely stupid to show off things like that. I mean, who would even want... Who would even want this stuff, right? I mean, like, you're gonna hunt me down? I mean, nobody wants, like, a fully custom new sword or a hammer that does exactly what the mods do. Yeah, nobody wants that, or, like, dyed bows or anything like that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be able to dye their tools. Why would you want that? Yeah, why would you would never want to just dye your tools to become whatever you want. Like, and nobody wants, like, different colored shears or different colored bows or all kinds of different foods. Or completely, you know, custom blocks and ores. Or even just all kinds of different keys, physical money. I mean, if you wanted, you could even have a dead mouse hat. But I mean, there's nothing like crazy about this. That could be like used, you know. Why would you use that? Yeah, this is all just a tease. I know. This is all a complete tease. I've just been messing around with how server resource packs work. I have fixes for shop, but they're not entirely ready yet. We're still testing some numbers. But this was a little experiment that I wanted to try. I added the rubies into this. No, this isn't going to show up on XCraft. If it did, it would be a completely separate thing. But making entirely separate servers for this stuff, no. But what I wanted you to see was, look, there's sometimes whenever I need other outlets to do my creativity. XCraft can be limiting in that fact. So, I try this little thing on the side just as a little break to be like, huh, I guess I can do that. For instance, there's all sorts of different crafting materials that could be done. Clams, exotic leather. If I did the flight feathers in that, they would be like that. There's wrenches, screws, paint buckets. There's all sorts of different things that I've been tinkering with. I wouldn't say never, but it would be a very, very long time before any of this would be seen. Yeah, that would be too resource heavy. Now you're getting at my point. Never say never, but if I ever did something like that, it would be a very limited server. Very, very limited. No. Unfortunately. Yep, poor one-core Ryzen. I know, it's mean. It's a little bit of a tease. Server's still resetting the resource worlds. I'm going to go on test. Oh, here's Gimli. I could dive into this. Throwing. Wait a minute, that's not... Egg soup. Egg soup. I don't know if I like that. Anyways, I can kind of show off basics of what our plan might be. So, for a lot of this, we have to think about, okay, what are people going to be buying? What do they need to sell to get all of this? So right now, off the bat, looks completely normal. Okay? Exactly like you remember it. Barring maybe maybe a few colors. See? Looks the exact same. But the idea behind this would be to introduce dynamic pricing. on a cooldown. Numbers aren't set in stone for anything, but the idea would be that there would be limited stocks of these items available, and then when putting back into the shop, the sell prices can go down. Buy prices can go up, sell prices can go down based on that. Now, this would be global for the server. Okay? There are limits. Okay? And after a time, sell prices go down to the point where they're not worth selling the same for things. You then wait a little while, the price will go back up, and you'll be good. But yes, this is going to react to how people are buying things in the admin shop and selling to the admin shop. The idea is to make it so that there's not just one way to make money off the admin shop. We want multiple avenues for you guys to be able to do farms. There, and these percentages can change. Or at least that's the hope. There, but over time, of course, these prices are going to rise and fall. They're not going to get outrageous, mind you. Like, there's not a chance where this piece of obsidian could be going for, like, millions. Okay, there's limits for that. You buy and sell, you give and take as you're putting things back into the market. There, and this would be the case for all things, including redstone stuff. I'm not trying to make you poor, I'm trying to make you work. There's a difference. You work to not be poor. Yeah, it's not about grinding, it's about working and deciding, hey, what's going to sell best right now? Okay, that's not going to... The prices will reset. We haven't decided when they're going to reset. There, it could be a few hours, it could be a day. I don't know about once a week, because then some prices would be different. Like, way too different for too long. You could buy low and sell high, technically, but it depends on the rarity of the item, because different items are going to have different stock. So if an item is rarer, it's going to have a lower stock. Like some items may not be in stock for a little while because people are just buying them up like crazy, which incentivizes, hey, if you're wanting to buy or sell something, get it from the market, the player market. Because the admin shop isn't meant to be the end-all be-all of how you're working on the server. The admin shop is supposed to be a way for you to sell off. It's faster, but that sucks. That's not fun. That's just mindless selling and selling. Don't gotta run around in some laggy market. Interesting. Yeah, that is a laptop thing. That's a per person thing. But people can always make shops in other locations. Womp womp. Optifine? No. Sodium. Essential. Oh, Essential is bad, man. That's not a good one. I do have an Optifine cape. I got that years ago. Anyways, the idea with the admin shop is to not make it get on sell, sell, sell to get everything. There's going to be, of course, items that aren't available in this shop. And if people are bulk selling from their farms to different areas, it's not going to be the same. Yes, Gimli? You put command blocks on? No! There's no good reason to. Yeah, we can cry it out. The unlimited snowball. Fish has done that a few times. It's happened once before. A virtual shop? You mean, what do you mean by a virtual shop? Exactly. No, but I mean, there's not a good, like, what do you mean a virtual shop? There's a lot of plugins like virtual shop. No AH. No auction house. That's for you guys to do. See a paradox. I don't need to see. I could be blind and still play the piano. This is enhanced darkness. Virtual shop. Oh yeah, that's like an auction house, essentially. It's no, it conceptually it's the same concept without the bidding system. When you look at that, that would be like setting, like for instance, we've looked at doing an order system in game where you guys are able to request certain items. You could request, you could give, yeah, like an orders plugin. That this is something that I've wanted to put on the server for quite some time. This would be like, oh, I need 3 stacks of spruce logs. Here's what I'm willing to pay. Someone can go in there. Anybody on the server can look at that and be like, oh yeah, I can get you that. Gives it. Right there. No, this is lore accurate Serahite. It's not even buying. It's players asking for certain items all across the server and offering, hey, I'll give you this if you give me that. No, you don't get to sync. Shrink. I mean, there's going to be soups that allow you to shrink yourself to half size and then 1.5, I believe. Also, yeah, we're not pay to win. I don't. If somebody says, "Hey, I'll buy this if you do that," no, I don't. I don't work like that. I mean, it's essentially just a player shop GUI. Which the first thing with that is against the older style that I'm wanting to go for. They're having physical chess shops was a cornerstone of older Minecraft servers. Like, whether even admin shops had these huge areas for people to do that. For people to be able to actually build that rather than be like, oh, hey, I'm selling this for that. It's a different thing. I can understand the appeal of that, but that's not really the kind of vision that I'm trying to. Making it easier. That's another thing. Is the most recent update of Chess Shop. It allows us to do the history command as well, and I may be able to do QS find on a larger scale. But yeah, quick shop history, so you'd have a GUI where you can see who bought from your shop, how much. There goes all the way back to when the shop was made. There, so you can access your own. So with this plugin, I can actually have both a physical admin shop and the /shop as options, and they would both dynamically scale as I wanted. The idea is you can't really please everybody with those shops, and especially whenever it comes to running an economy on here, because a lot of people are like, oh, I want to be able to just grind this and sell all this stuff. Well, no, that's not exactly what we're trying to get. And I don't just shoot things down saying, no, that's stupid. I gave reasons why we wouldn't go into that direction. Because having a physical location, having to actually take your player over there, requires activity. I want to try and make XCraft active participation Minecraft, which isn't really all that popular. I understand that. Some people just want to be able to play cookie clicker and call it a day. But no, that's not what I'm going for. The idea of having both a physical admin shop and /shop is a very, very appealing thing to me. And the thing with survival as well that a lot of people don't understand is, I mean, people always say, oh, I got the 2-week Minecraft phase or the 1-month Minecraft phase going on. Is we have limits on what people are willing to play. Because there comes a time when survival becomes completely boring, where you feel like you've done everything. And the main goal with XCraft is to kind of foster more of a community aspect to it. Hence why we're having all these events that spawn this story that's being made. No, not the wolf! The idea is to get you guys on a hook, to be like, okay, yeah, I can come back here. I don't feel pressured to have to do anything on there. I can just hang out and have a good time. Because that's a really, really nice thing to have, no matter what age you are. I mean, I had that. It was a great experience going on different servers as a kid, finding my home server. My home server there, that was Dark Helmet, for me, it was called. Their Dark Helmet Minecraft, DHMC. It was a great server that I've been striving to kind of figure out ever since. But one of the things they did have was this order system. How long have I been blinded? Looks like since the beginning of time, but it could go to the heat death of the universe. Give it a little while. The idea of having /shop as a virtual admin shop and player shops being physical was a very, very difficult thing to decide. Because you have to think about what people are first going to be experiencing whenever they get on the server. Whenever you first join a server, you have to be sure that you make your mark on the players so that they're willing to stay. What a lot of players do there, and I've seen this many, many times before. He's right behind me, isn't he? Yep, there he is. But the first things that a player does whenever they log in to a survival server of any kind is they check for a few different things. 1, they check for /shop. 2, they check for an auction house. And 3, if they're okay with either not having the auction house or having /shop, they're going to RTP. And when they RTP, that's whenever they're going to like start getting active. There, you have to have that first impression being like, okay, we're welcoming, we have these things. Because there's unwritten rules for player retention on there. Virtual admin shops are the most convenient and the best way to hook someone into there because it's familiar. If they have the familiar, they're able to continue on. When they continue on, then we can introduce them to like, okay, hey, if you're wanting to earn more money, you can do jobs, or you can visit the player market, where a lot of other people have different items. There's also custom enchants and heads, all of this different stuff. Because the first impression that you make on someone whenever you join the server is you want to have them be curious. Minecraft by nature is a game of curiosity. Whenever you're curious, you can have your friends come with you to be curious. And community. Minecraft is a curious community. They're having a virtual admin shop just makes the most logical sense to have that. Having a physical one, I have no qualms with. But if people are going to first join, if we say, hey, you have to go here for the admin shop, there, you can't just do /shop, they're going to be turned off by it. They're absolutely going to be turned off by that. Because they're like, I have to do this extra thing that I'm not really used to. Because people need to do as little as possible whenever they first join. You don't want to bombard them with information. You could have the most amazing server in the world with all of the great features. You could have top-of-the-line plugins, top-of-the-line builds. But if they have to sit there and read as soon as they get in there, they're out. They don't want to read. They came to play a game. You introduce the reading later. They have to discover it for themselves. And that's the thing. Whenever you have a hub, that's even more like they have to make all of these decisions immediately. You don't want to overwhelm them. Yes, TikTok attention span. That's the whole problem that I have to deal with. Whenever you help new players and you show them, like, hey, you can do all this stuff. They're like, the first thing, whenever you first join the server, the first thing you don't want to see is, oh yeah, by the way, you can throw concrete into a cauldron. Then it turns into carbon concrete. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Yeah, wait, you can't. Yeah. That's the whole point. I love this. I love that kind of thing. Because I designed a lot of these features to be like Minecraft. Some people don't like the Gray Fingers. They don't like the idea of raiding. No. I don't like the idea of raiding either. It creates all sorts of weird little things. Yeah, I'll go to slash menu here. Custom recipes. Concrete powder to glass. You can smelt any concrete powder and then it turns into that glass color. What? This is proving my point. I love it. I absolutely love it. Rotten flesh to leather. You smelt it on a campfire. Raw blocks can smelt it. Oh, I love this. Absolutely love this. You know, I might not actually have that in here. And you can do crying obsidian, oxidizing bottles. Doesn't look like I have that. No, but yeah, I mean, it's on the server, but I guess it's not in the custom recipes. I need to rectify that. Because it's either rectify or games for a lot of people. Nope. See, that's the idea, is I want to create features that feel vanilla, but are unique to XCraft. Yeah, and we're still working on the wiki. Because there's some things just not on the menu. The idea is to have that curiosity that people have whenever they first play Minecraft. Whenever they get hooked into the game, they're going to be trying different things. Should be a way to hide yourself in game so nobody bothers. I mean, you could just ignore people. You just ignore them. You can keep on going. You play your way. I mean, yeah, there's all sorts of little things. Which, by the way, I love that this looks like an X. That's one of my favorite things. There, I loved making that. Yeah, vanish would be used by ill intent. I can understand, like, wanting to hide yourself from the map. But other than that, it's really superficial. There's only so much that you can do before it's like, I mean, how much do you really want to give people? Because permissions are hard. On a Minecraft server, permissions are very hard and very, very specific. Because if you give one command, you have to be sure that it doesn't grant access to another command on top of that. I love the Zenny. A lot of ways so others are invis to you, like muting people. Yeah. They're hiding. They found a way into my tower. Yeah, you can stop people from entering your claim, or you can... There's all sorts of ways to do stuff. There he goes. Yeah, whoosh. It's one of my favorite things. Yeah, Resource World is still resetting. It's up. I want you guys to know that this sign has existed since 2017. Like, this specific NBT data sign has existed since 2017 for one of our original builders. He created this on the back of a build. They're like, he hid it behind some paintings, because Stickbug was huge at the time. And then we just kept the NBT data for the sign. For all of this time. Like, yeah, this thing has been around for years. Yeah, this is premium XC lore is having this sign right here. God, I miss the guy. Krona was his name. Yeah, he went to college. But yeah, this is an oldie. Yeah, this is an IBM. It's an older IBM. Got a whole 4 megabytes of RAM. Can it run Crisis? No, not fully. It's a computer. Yeah, this sign is this is a legendary sign. Much like the portal gun. Portal is one of the greatest. Jump in the painting? I can't jump in the painting. I'm too... Gimli can. It's dwarf-sized. It's dwarf-sized enough. Technically, there's a way to, like, get in here, but you have to be Gimli-sized. But yes, Gibbo, that is a piano. Okay, so custom furniture. The thing with that, okay, there's a reason that I haven't fully implemented it. Whenever you introduce a block into Minecraft, you have to be ready for it to be in just about any position you can think of. Okay, now that your minds are out of the gutter, I can explain why these aren't the best thing. Beforehand, the way that people did this was with armor stands. Armor stands, of course, are a lot of different entities. They're in one place. Now, if you put too many entities in one place, that starts to lag not only the client, but the server, because armor stands, for them to function properly on the server and have, like, gravity and everything, hold on. So, I was brought fried chicken. And I love it. It's Popeyes. Yes, Persky? Where? Oh no. That's too big. That's way too big. Anyways, what was I saying? Furniture. It is in there. It's vanilla tweaks with a few different things. Anyways, the main reason is, yes, a lot of entities in a single place for furniture. Secondly, these, on the other hand, do not tick because they are display entities. They display to the client, but do not tick. And if you weren't familiar, Minecraft runs on a tick system. 20 ticks is a second for us. TPS. We want to have 20 TPS because that means everything is running as it should. E10. You set the radius to 9,000. It's 4,500. Chunky is half that. You have to do 4,500, not 9,000. You generated an 18,000 block resource world. You... Resource is done. Hold on. Come on, let me in. Okay. See, this is where it needs to be. Oh no. It's the world border that needs to be set at 9,000. Chunky needs to be set 4,500. E10, E10, E10. Okay, I deleted all the chunks out of that. That's 583,000 chunks. Has Resource Nether been reset? Asking for a friend. Okay. Okay, all those maps should be reset now. I don't know, actually. It's different every week. I don't know the seed. I'm genning Nether right now. Superhero Squad. Cult classic. No, I just reset the map. So it's not going to show those. Going back to my tower. No. You don't need to sleep in resource. That's set to home bed. So that's no good. That's not good. Shush, Kimberly. Whoosh indeed. It's not a donation, it's support. I'm legally obligated to say that. Yeah, sleep in the resource nether and the resource end. Makes things easy for you. And you set the radius to 9,000. Okay. Since now we're essentially waiting for the resource worlds, I'm going to open the floor to just general questions while I eat my fried chicken. Yeah, for supporter and up, there's a player time command. No, it's for everyone. It's just /p time. Then you can say afternoon, day, morning, midnight. It's for every world. You can set each world to be different if you wanted. All right, additional questions. I'm ready. Sell prices are going to stay nerfed for a little while longer. We have a plan to replace them. But, it's going to take a little more time to get that going. For how long until the server's back, I'd say another hour. Hoping for the best. There, that's the most. I wouldn't rag on everything Hewlett Packard's done. Omen was originally a joke, but they ended up being alright competitive PCs for pre-builds. Can't, Jamie. Worlds are still resetting. I will say there are a few roadblocks that I'm having with separating the resource worlds into another server right now. The biggest of which being how to handle RTP. What horrible log. There are talks of a temporary maintenance server. We do have RTP on Resource World right now. Every time you teleport to it, it RTPs you. Unless you're doing /back. No. No. Not making it a normal command. It's been like that for 3 years right now. And has worked perfectly. Why do you think you go to a random place every time you join the resource world when you aren't doing /back? Like, explain that to me. Where do you want to go to the resource world? You just want to go to the spawn of the resource world every single time? You just want it to be RTP. I honestly don't see how... There is another RTP command that works in the resource world. You can't do it without a delay. Yeah, it's a non-issue. It has worked perfectly. Like, until I brought up, oh yeah, it is RTP. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with that. Like, people, tell me, who has an issue with RTP in the resource world? Tell me. I'm not trying to single Gimli out here. I'm just saying. E10. Waiting for 5 seconds. You have to wait with normal RTP too. That's how RTP works. How else is it supposed to run the calculation to be like, okay, this is where the player can go. This is the safe places that the player can go. Boom. Like, there's not a good way to optimize that. There are certain checks that have to be made so that you're not ending up at the bottom of the ocean. Or in the void, or in the sky, or in lava. Like, there's all sorts of things that it has to do. So 5 seconds to be like, hey. Like, why is that such an issue? You could end up in a star. That'll end your trip real quick. No, you can't just remove the 5 seconds. Or, yeah, on the nether roof, you teleport too high, you're dead. DOA. A special sunblock. Sunblock. That's a nice pun. I like that. Hot Pixel's only on 63K right now? Oh, thank you. I like good housewarming gifts. Thank you, Bugman. Yeah. Excuse me. Place is a little barren. I'm kind of a minimalist, kind of not. Depends on the day. No, I can't give you the piano block for 2 reasons. First, there's not a good way for you guys to position the block or calculate it. Nah, your browser likely needs to reset cookies, Marchusia. The second reason you can't have a piano block is because these things don't have collision. The only way I was able to make this collidable was with barrier blocks, and I'm not giving people barrier blocks. The only way that a custom block could work, potentially, is, well, I can't even do it on this version because 1.21.4 is weird. Yeah, look at these barriers. It's the only way I can do that. How long you gotta wait? You're going to wait longer. The more you ask, a watch pot never boils. These resource worlds take time. I'm sorry. But man. But yeah, even if I did, you'd have to make your own way to do it. Likely with armor stands and dragon heads. Best way to do it is to turn a dragon head around, because they have those horns at the top. There, and then put smooth quartz slabs, so you can put. Huh, very nice. Big fan. Hundreds of armor stands and custom heads. Well, you don't need custom heads necessarily. A good way to do it is to just do smooth quartz and the dragon heads, like I said. There's very creative ways to do it. I mean, before I created one that was with the dragon heads and everything, I made an organ. In fact, that piano doesn't play, no. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna go down here. My pets should still be here. Hope. Tracker, Lizzie, and Tom. Hey, Liz. This was a part of my previous base. And the piano was right here, where I put dragon heads on the back to look like the black keys. All I had to do was put the armor stands and go down. I mean, yeah, you can have sharps and flats. King size Kit Kat. What flavor? Better be original. I love an original Kit Kat. Resource bench. I can't make the piano play. I'm not magic. That's the wizard. Even then, I don't give the wizard all that power. Then, my old throne room. With a Chaos Elmo on top of it. Which has, written on the side, apples are nerds. I don't trust Pi ad blocker. It's going to be another honey situation. Anyways, this was the storage room. Used to have a giant storage system behind it, but never had the chance to redo it all. Even then, this area was annexed by a fish. So, sadly, not too much I can get to. There is no Beppis shrine. I removed all Beppis from my home. That I know of. Oh, you mean the Beppis Lounge. It should be up here. Got some nice cubicles. Very nice break area. There, the weather balloon. Oh, I guess it's time for my performance review. Hold on. Let me get in here. Ready to see me, boss? Do you have a preference on which seat I sit in? Oh, I won't be here for long. All right. Look, if this is about dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight, I can explain. But the women and the children too. Shrink pots. Currently, custom things aren't working. Oh no, we're downsizing? You telling me we're hiring the rat over me? Man. So how small do I have to be? One quarter? All right. I hope you know I'm not taking a pay cut. I feel like I'm in Alice in Wonderland, or that one, oh, what is it? The one Kingdom Hearts level for Cinderella. They're in Birth by Sleep, I think it was. There where you're stuck as a tiny boy, or Aqua. We're working on the shrinking. But, I'm smaller than Gimli. Dwarf Lounge. Oh, it's not. We're getting close. It's so tiny. Small. Insignificant. Like a worm. Oh! Wow. Huh. So, this your favorite show, or? Yeah. Like the first season better. Was this taken out of a Jersey Mike's? Was this a Jersey Mike's TV? Neat. Oh, hello, Bugman. Was this taken from a Montana Mike's? They're very small. You can get an actual TV. I mean, yeah, you could. No, we can't add a dynamic TV block because DeviantArt exists. Ooh, a tiny Trinitron. I'd like a tiny Trinitron. You should have AS Tools access in Spawn. It works in Market now. Yeah. Yeah, Etan fixed it. I think the resource worlds have generated now. Yeah, resource generated some outside. Okay, Nether's pretty well good to go. And the end is good to go. Just need to wait for resource to render. As soon as that renders, then I can restart the server and hopefully fix the spawns. Why can't you TPA in the market? That is Etan's doing. Believe it or not. Because I had to add specific commands that you can and can't do into the market. Oh, diamond blocks. Oh, stop. Look, man. It's scary. E10, add bow and TPA in the list. Okay. You can. File shows on tab, yeah. Thank you, Dylan. You can do a nether portal and an end portal in resource nether, and they go to the proper places. No, it shouldn't. Nether might, but others should not. Yeah, has to add all of those manually. Okay. That being said, E10, don't get too comfy right there. Because it's stopping. Correct. I'm going to switch over to 1.21.3 because I want pick block. Well, poor Omu. And by that I mean, I don't care what happens to Omu. What happens next is his own fault. I'll regret many things. I mean, X is a variable, so it can stand for just about whatever you want, except things I don't like. Such as broccoli. We're not calling this BroccoliCraft. No, I don't like bubbles very much at all. Bubbles the monkey. I don't know. He was... Okay, from Dragon Ball, or are we talking about Michael Jackson's pet monkey Bubbles? Because I don't like monkeys. I don't like blowing bubbles very much. Okay, give it a second. Do you want to know something funny? Oh man, I screwed up. I screwed up. The Dragon Ball one. Bubbles the monkey is fine. I don't think I have faults on there. So I forgot to upload some things, but you know, it's okay. I do. No, I don't like CubeCraft. In fact, I need to get rid of that and that. Oh, I might need to... I think I know what happened. I do love Hypixel. Okay, this could take a few restarts. But Bubbles the monkey from Dragon Ball, I mean, he gave Goku quite a bit of trouble, but he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. No, I'm not downloading that. Yeah, that's a no. No files. Nope. What's craft book not like?
probably didn't upload World Edit for whatever reason. Okay, that would make sense, but what about Craft Book? Yeah, Craft Book has a... We're gonna go ahead and update Craft Book as well, while we're at it.
Still, don't upload zip files. That's it's not a wise thing to do overall. Got the Sage. We got a lot of people. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it was just a zip. It was a zip up. Yeah, speaking from cybersecurity, any other good Minecraft servers other than Maintenance Craft? Hypixel is a great server. Big fan of them. Okay. Starting up the server again. Hopefully, Quick Shop is going to play nice. Looks like it is. But, what to do? See, funniest thing is World Edit is actually a dependency for a lot of different plugins, and so is Vault. So changing Vault changes a few other things. What was the cricket's name in Dragon Ball? I forget about the cricket's name. Was it I feel like it started with a G or a J. Wasn't Jiminy. It wasn't Jiminy Cricket. But funny. It was Gregory. Was Gregory. Gregory the Cricket. Dude, Goku had to go around the house. Or, not the house. Well, I guess it was King Kai's house. King Kai's planet with a hammer to try and hit him. Gregory, do you see the small vent on the floor? Dang it. I knew the second I said Gregory, it wasn't going to be great. Okay. Now, let's have a little fun here. Pick a shop, any shop. Whose shop am I going to buy from? Let's see, Pepper. 15. Chest shops are back. We'll just get that back to her. Okay. Anyways. Now, if I type QS history and look at my shop, I can see
everyone who's bought from it. I can look at a summary. I can look at my top 5 valued customers. It's nice to have. Oop. There we go. So, you know what I could do? All I gotta do is press one button, and everybody can come back. Yes, Samsung? Come in. Choker full of wool. Considering there is 27 slots, about 1,700, give or take. Omu. I am not sorry. Yes, I am. Up, 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 up. How are you faster than me? Anyways. Floodgates are open. Welcome back to XCraft. Shortly, you're going to see a little Let's Play action. I don't know what I'm going to play yet, but I'll play something in the background. Yes, I was looking into a red system for claims. But it's not ready yet. I'll answer a few little questions while I'm waiting. Yeah, NPC scale is still broken because Citizens is weird. Can you have 20k? No. I set the rent limit on claims to literally anything over 0. No. At least I don't think so. No, I don't. Can you have one? No. No, you can't have any Zenny. No Zenny from me. Alright. Any real questions? Oh, I'm... No, cannot. 4. +2 is 4. It's always been 4. No, you can't have any heads. You've been told multiple times. Don't stop the head stuff. You're being weird. Alright. Now, what to play? I have one idea. I'm levitating. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. Oh, my Discord crashed for like half a second. See how loud this is for me. Let's switch over.
Stage select. Character select.
Little post-stream entertainment.
This is Bravo 27. We're coming in fast to south of the area. All other Bravo units, keep your ears on.
Roger that. This is 2 Echo.